Thank you.
Okay. When we balance equations, we're going to only change the coefficients. We are not allowed to change the subscript, okay? When we balance, you should work in pencil, or you can have highlighters with you too, but I'm going to show you a way that helps me balance equations, okay? So one way you can balance is with pictures. So let's add this into your notes. Balance with pictures. You could continue. I just have it on a separate page. It's up to you. Use highlighter colors, but you know, pencil is definitely a way to be working in, okay? It does kind of feel like a Thursday, doesn't it? Yeah? Can we talk after class? If you're not going to be here, talk to me in class, okay? Here, I'm actually going to do this so that way we can, I'll do it with you. Let's go back to our original equation. Remember, the goal is to make sure that the reactants match the products. They balance with the products. So what we could do is we can use pictures to help us understand. So I'm going to make a key just down here. So my key is my H is going to be a clear circle. My O, my oxygen, is going to be a colored in circle. All right, so draw your key with me because there's just H's and O's in here. H's, O's, there's nothing else. So if I were to draw this picture, my H, just like you did in paperclipium in that lab, do you see how it's just two open circles, the two H's? If I were to draw my O2, it's bonded, two colored circles. Okay, so we're good at this, right? This makes sense? Now H2O is just, can you draw H2O? There's two H's, so two clear circles, and then one O, so one colored circle.
I've seen this before. What's the other way to do it?
I'll do that next. I promise I'll do that next. I just want to show you both ways so you can pick and choose. Okay? You could use highlighters right now. You could use pencil, whatever you want to use, but I would stay away from, I know I'm the bad model using pen, but. Okay, looking at our reactants and our products, what is not equal? The products isn't equal, right? And which one exactly? The H's or the O's?
The O's.
Okay, so how many are here and how many are here? Two here and one here. So I want to add one more to get equal, right? So I add one more, but all together.
You have two.
So now, are my O's equal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two O's. But Angie, what's not equal now?
Your H's.
How many H's are here?
4.
How many are here? So how do I make it equal?
Add 2.
Right. Do you see how we've equaled, we've balanced? So now, how many H2s do we have? We have two H2s. How many O's? You could just write one or leave it blank. Okay. And then how many H2Os do we have?
2.
There's two, right? So that's how we balance. Okay. Let's practice. Let's go to page. Let's see. Not right now. This is too important. Let's go to lesson 5, page 15. All right, let's do a key again. My S is going to be an open circle. My O is going to be the colored circle again. Draw my line in between because they have to equal the other. So go ahead and draw your pictures. Oh, I'm sorry, 15. 15. Lesson 5 is 15. Go to page 15. Page 15. Try this out. Try with pictures.
I like the other one. I don't like the picture.
We'll just try one or two, and then I'll.
What are you supposed to do?
So my S is just a clear circle. My O2 is two colored ones. My SO3. So right away, you see things are out of balance, right? Things aren't correct. So how do we fix this?
You have to add a thing to that one. To the left hand. A color thing.
So I want you to think, how can I fix this? I know Angie's got it. I want other people to
No, we double it.
tell me which one to double.
The last one?
Right here?
No, number 1.
We want to double this, right? Okay, so we could do that.
Why?
Well, yeah, there's only one here, so we don't want to double this just yet. So the color one we want to double. She's right. So let's double the colored one. We now have 4 O's.
You need one more.
We need one more of these. Exactly, Tanya.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are we equal?
No.
So
You need 2 more.
Two more oxygen on there.
so we have 6 oxygen here.
One more oxygen on the left side.
Are we now equal?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like Karina said earlier, now we have 2 S's. We can add 2 S's. Are we balanced?
Yes, we are. For sure.
Excellent. So 2 S's, 3 O2s, 2 SO3s. Okay? Guys, if you're not paying attention, this is really tough. Okay? It's really hard. So I just need you to focus. And I know some of you got this, but I know some of you don't. Okay? So don't distract other people that need the attention.
Can we go on the other way?
So
Getting there. Don't rush it.
this is the balancing using pictures. The other way to do it is something called wrap. So let's go back and I'm gonna show you what wrap looks like.
Yeah, wrap the bus. It's a wrap. Yeah. What? Is it wrap? Is that a wrap?
All right, balance with wrap.
So there's a wrap to it.
Oh, I wish it was that cool. Not really.
Wait, slow down.
Pretty good.
Erwin can wrap you.
Yeah, no,
Make your name. Yeah, Erwin will wrap. Hey, she has his own elbow. Pretty good.
Is it H2, right?
It's the same equation as up here. Yep. Okay. Now wrap looks a little bit different.
Wait, shh.
To do wrap, what you actually have to do is create like columns for wrap. So R goes in the first column, A is the middle, P is the last column, and you have to make a row for every single element that exists. So in the A column, that's the arrow. So what should be balanced? Well, we have H's here, we have O's, but that's it. So just H's and O's.
Wait, why is A and then what is H that one?
A is your arrow. So R is, if you want to write reactants, A is arrow, P is your products.
The arrow.
Like the arrow is like the middle sign, the equal sign. So arrow like is in the middle. So the reactants should equal the products. The reactants have to equal the products. Well, again, the arrow is your yields, but you're right. It's kind of like it should equal. The reactants need to equal the products. I'm not sure why.
Wait, but I don't get it. The arrow?
Yeah. So right here.
Equal sign. That's an arrow. Makes it you know, I know what arrow is. I know what it means. Okay, I'm just wondering, like, wait, arrow. You guys stop talking for 1 second. So the arrow is like, well, how do you know which letters mean the arrow?
All the elements that are in the equation. So reactants and products are going to be numbers. So in the arrow, you're right. In the arrow, you have to put all of the letters. Okay?
Sorry.
Do me a favor. How many H's are on the reactant side?
2.
How many O's?
2.
How many H's are on the product side?
2.
Do you see 2?
Is the product side always to the right? 1.
Correct. So right away, you guys see an issue, right? There's a problem. The products are not equal to the reactants. So I see my O's a problem. I go up to my O. I want my O to be a 2. So how do I do that? I put a 2, right? So I put a 2 here. So what that does is this makes this O a 2. However, it also changes the H. This is what students forget all of the time. They forget to apply everything else. So now you're right, the H is 4. Okay, so I go back and I say, is everything good? Yep, O is good. Up. Now my H is not correct.
Yeah, it is.
So I have 4 H's here and 2 here. So how do I fix that?
Plus 2, so you have to add 2.
I look at my H here. So what does it need to be multiplied by?
4.
And now this is 4. Okay? So some people like rap, some people like pictures. It's totally up to you.
Wait, what do you... I like this better, but the shirt's confusing more.
All right, so let's go back and practice some more. Go back to page, what did we say it was? 15. We've got a lot of practice to do.
We only have like 10
Okay,
Hold it. You have like 15 minutes.
how many people would like to try it with pictures? Okay. So my key, my AL, is clear. And then if you don't like this way, you can absolutely try the other way. The O is colored. And I just have ALs and Os. So an AL is just 1, an O2, 2 colored. AL, 2, hold on 1 second, honey.
Why don't you play basketball? Why don't you play basketball? Did you used to?
Karina, which one should we fix first? Okay. Because how many are on this side? Okay, so we want to add 1, perfect. So my ALs are taken care of. Now, Tanya, if I look at my dark one, the O3, the O, how many are in here?
3.
How many are here? So I want to add 1 more, right? But Tanya, am I finished? Because now I have 4 here and I have 3, so I'm going to add 1 more here. Tristan, am I finished?
No.
So I have,
You need 2 more for the O.
Okay.
The left. And then you're done. And then, but then the left one, the aluminum, you're not done with.
how do I fix aluminum?
You'd add 2 more.
Beautiful. Okay, so now this is 4AL. There's 3, right? O2s, and then 2 AL2 O3s.
I like this.
Most people start liking the pictures, and then you'll get to a point where you don't need to do the pictures anymore, or you don't need to do rap anymore. But it does take a lot of practice, okay?
And what about number 3? Because there's more.
Oh my gosh, there's so many number 3. So let me do number 3. You got it. This is where you would use your highlighters, like all your different colors. So my MG, clear. My CL, I'm gonna do like 2 dots. Shh, guys, I need you listening.
I already know what it is.
My NA, maybe I'll do an X. My O, I'll do colored in because I like to color my O. And my H, yeah, that's why the highlighter might be good here.
It's made
How do you know that?
different one.
Yeah, you could, however you want to do it. However you want to do it. So between the arrow, between the arrow, draw your line. So let's create your pictures. Yes, Ramsey? Oh, I'm so sorry. So again, I just created different like patterns. You could do different highlighter colors. You could do different whatever you want, but make sure they're all different. So NA, O, H,
Spevy,
mm-hmm.
will there be 2 O's and 2 H's? Right?
Yes.
Wait, so are these 2 different ones or are they on the same thing?
They're all together on the same thing. Very good. Very good catch, guys. So do you see how my MGOH2, there's 2 O's and 2 H's and they're all, this looks, it should be all connected. Okay? I go one at a time. So I just start at the beginning. I see, okay, this clear one, how many clear ones here? 1 and 1. So my MG is good. I'm good to go. I've got 2 CLs here, but only one here. So I've got to add another one. Or again, you have to put it all together. You can't just, add one. You have to do the whole package. Okay, so are my CLs good? Yeah, my CLs are good. Are my X's good? No, so now I got to add one more X here. Okay, so now my X's are good. What's this line one? The H's.
they're good.
H's, yeah, the H's are good. Are the color ones good?
Yeah. No. You have to add
Oh, there's 2 here, and how many are here?
all the colors.
So the color ones are good. So
The MG.
is the MG good? Clear and clear? Yeah, so MG is good.
It's supposed to be 2. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1.
Oh, I added an extra MG.
Did you just see that? I said it right away.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So again, whether you like rap or whether you like pictures, you decide. Do you want me to do the last one in rap?
Yes,
pictures.
yes.
No, pictures of the Woody.
Pictures are the way to go. Okay. Again, you will get so good at this that you won't need pictures anymore, or won't need rap. But again, at the beginning, you need to do pictures. All right. All right. Let me stop.